Finally got this baby. Oh wow. This is actually tinier than I thought it would be. There's a bunch of the goodies here. Let's kind of go through this real quick. I guess the main charger of the camera here. Okay. The little piece here. So USB. Oh, how to redeem a free gift. I like that. That's nifty. Okay, so they're pretty good about customer service. Instructions. Pause the video. Okay. Let me show you the camera. So I was kind of wondering, hoping it wasn't going to be big. Smaller than I thought, not too bad. Alright. Hopefully you can hear me. 6 seconds to start up, like the actual recording. After you turn on the car, it'll take like a 5-second delay when you shut it off. So this is like with I know you could like brighten it up too with the exposure. There's a contrast as well, but I just left it at 0. So you guys can just see what it looks like. I'll even flip it that way. I want to face it towards me. Dang it. Oh crap, I think I went the wrong way. Yeah, let's catch the action. Something happened. Yeah. I don't know, I just think the lights are too, what do you call it, like blurry? Dang it, my groceries. Yeah. How do I look? Jeez, this thing is like scorching hot. Looking at the camera now, it actually looks better during the day than it does at night. So, the parking and the G sensor thing, literally, I was outside testing this thing for like 30 minutes, and it never worked. The weird thing though, is that when I turned, the car was already off. When I was getting out, it started recording. I guess it felt moved a little bit. Like, I don't get that. And every time I was trying to like I moved the camera while the car was off, like it would turn on. Like every time I wanted to switch the view, the parking or the G sensor, I don't know which one worked. It actually started recording it, and I I knew the difference because it showed the little lock. That's a little bit of a downer because if somebody does something to your car, you like actually want to catch it. And I was actually really like moving the car, like deliberately moving it, and it wouldn't start recording the 15 seconds. Jeez, I'm really moving it. Like I really moved it. Still nothing. The way the footage looked at night, I looked through it last night, and it was okay. But like I said, it was probably a lot better than the other cameras around this price range. It's like around 66, 69, something like that. USD. The frame rates on the cheaper cameras, like they're really like slow. The frame rate is slow. It's like choppy, and it doesn't really capture the video. For this camera though, it didn't do that, so that's a good thing. I would say this camera is pretty good for like somebody who is just like the everyday driver. You know, you want to just capture stuff, just in case of an accident. I can't see it right now because it's facing me, but it looks like it's really, really good during the day. I'm gonna take a little test drive. You want to capture the, those finer details. So if you're doing like a taxi thing, like Uber or Lyft or whatever those other ones are called, I feel like you should invest in a camera that could do better at night and capture those fine details, because I remember at night, looking through the footage, my headlights were probably like overexposing the license plate of the car ahead of me. So that's another thing. But like I said, this is actually for the price range, and just for an everyday driver that just wants to capture stuff, like this is the perfect camera if you want. You can either have it facing you or the other way. But yeah, like I said, I was grading it pretty harshly against, I was comparing this one to like $100, $200 and a dash cam. It's not fair because, they're obviously going to do better at night. But for this price range, I would say it's pretty good. TOGUARD actually is pretty good with the cameras that they have. So I'm actually interested in their dual dash cam, but I was just testing this one out just to see how it is. I'm going to take a little test drive. I need to go to the store anyway, so I'll capture some footage of the same street that I was going down last night. Here I go. Hopefully I'm going to get some... Oh my god. I was backing up, and this car was coming out. You see that? Dang. Oh crap, I saw a Caterpillar. Hopefully I didn't crush it. But coming out, and if I wasn't paying attention fully, like I would have hit her. See if you can see that license plate. Looks kind of far away, but I'm actually kind of close to it. Alright, going to H-E-B, grocery shopping. Oh look, got a little spot right here. I want to go this way because the sun is hitting this way more. Level 15 for music. So how does the footage look, guys? Oh crap, there's a car. Cop. Look at the view, guys. It's pretty tall, so it can capture it. That's pretty good. Just testing out the sun and the shadow on my face. So what do you think? Is the footage pretty good? Man, I really like the blue. I mean, it really looks blue out there, but like the video is really capturing it. And the greens too. Looks really good. It sounds like the audio is not that bad either. I mean, of course it's not going to be like an external mic, but it doesn't look that bad, man.